Everybody ready? All right. Questions?
How do you guys plan for a guy like Tavion? He can extend plays with his feet, he's shifty, and Coach said he's built kind of like a linebacker.
Say it start with rush lanes. Every defense is designed to pretty much stop everything. It come with players rushing outside their lanes or doing something they probably shouldn't have.
Steve, what's just been the mood in your all's room since you lost Sam and other guys have had to step up a little bit?
I would say it's kind of brought some motivation. Like Sam was a very light, bright energy force, whatever you want to call it, to our room. So now that he's down, it's like we got to go even harder for him because we know how hard he would have went if he was playing. So we not going to make him watch us, let him down. We don't want to let him down. So I say it's motivated us and made us focus up more.
Coach White talked about your guys' preparation is something that stands out and has now been showcased on Saturdays. Is that something that has been there, your guys' preparation, or have you seen that gradually progress throughout the season?
I say it's progressed throughout the season. I guess you say we start the season thinking, we're preparing the best, or we're doing everything we need to do. But as time goes on, you realize instead of doing this, we should do this, and we should communicate this way, and you pick up on stuff as time goes on. So I say it's got better.
Some teams like going on the road and having their backs against the wall, like that kind of feeling when you guys finish out the regular season with 2 road games. How do you think you guys are equipped to handle that?
I would say we're just going in to get the win. I don't think we're trying to overcomplicate it, or it's being fierce about it. Going to away games, so you want to have some extra juice about you, but I wouldn't say it's not no extra like away game. Let's go get a win.
For you as a pass rusher, how does going up against someone like Tavion, how does that change how you have to play this game?
Like I say, you got to really be locked in and focused on what you're supposed to do. Like, some quarterbacks aren't as mobile as him, so you got the room to maybe go inside when you shouldn't have, or stay up and out wide. With him, you got to know what the guy inside of you and outside of you is doing to know where you should be, so it all works together. It ain't just about Steven going to get the sack. It's about the tackle holding his spot so Pavia can't go up, and then Sos can get the sack. So I say we just, we all realize we got to work together. This is not a individual assignment type of, we all got to come together and rush as a unit.
How much do you remember from last year's matchup, and what looks different on tape this time with Diego and his guys than you remember?
You can see the improvement. Like, you could tell they've had their, instead of doing this, we should do this, or you could just tell they've grown. They've got better as players. You could tell they work better together. Coach maybe got some more faith in what he's able to do for them to open up more plays. So I say you could tell they got better, and they have got better. They look better. Film, you could tell, like last year, it's like, yeah, we can do this, or you could tell they're not ready for this. This year they look like they got right on the blind spots.
Everybody good? All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tavion, what's the challenge of facing a guy like Diego Pavia?
Challenge, I mean, I give him his props. He's done what he needed to do. He's doing his thing, but I just see it as us going out there to play another game. Time for us to all go out there and execute again. So.
Do you guys like that backs against the wall, like you're finishing out the regular season 2 games on the road?
Yeah, I feel like it give us a little bit more fire for sure. Definitely, we're gonna see how much everybody gonna work, how we gonna put the work in for these last 2 games from the start of this week all the way up until the finish of next week. So it's definitely something that's gonna keep us going.
Coach White told us that you guys kind of had an old school practice out there today. We kind of figured you might be indoors, but out there in the rain and the cold.
Hey, like I say, I guess it's another chance to back against the wall, keep the fire going, keep it as keep it as real life as we can make it. As game time as we can possibly get our looks, as far as feet and stuff. So I feel like that definitely was a step further in the game, so that way, just in case anything goes down at Vanderbilt, we should be ready for any circumstances.
Tavion, we talked to your brother last week about, and he said how good it's been to be reunited with you. For you, what's it been like playing with him again and getting back together?
Oh, it's been great. It's a feeling that you really can't explain, man. I swear, like we came out of high school thinking we might have ended up on the same team. My freshman year, his senior year of high school, thought it was going to be the same school. Ended up making a switch, but over a little bit of time, ended up getting this way. So I was excited about that. My peoples, everybody just love it. Now we both in the same spot together and getting the opportunity to do what we came here to do at the same time on the same level.
Were you in his ear all last year about making that decision again and coming back over?
Nah, it's all on him. Whatever decision I felt he feels is best gonna put him where he need to be at in his game to play who he need to play competition wise, and just get him for the next step, which is for most of us the league, if that's what we aspire to get to. So whatever decision he decided was ultimately to get him to that next step all on his own. So definitely didn't voice nothing else.
What's it been watching him kind of have an expanded role down the stretch here and playing as well as he has?
It's been amazing. Sorry, my man, 2 went down, Sam Green. Definitely valuable player, but you know how it goes. It's next man up, and I'm just happy that he's getting a chance to do that, and it's looking positive. So he's gonna definitely hold up for his man too. They locked in, so it's gonna be a good chance for them two to see each other. Swap out, see how each other play and everything. Good.
What's your position's big challenge or responsibility when playing a guy like Diego Pavia?
Just keeping him in the pocket, nothing explosive for real. No scrambles and stuff like that. As long as we keep everything tight how we need to, I feel like we should be in a good position.
Not many people have been able to do that.
Yeah. Like I say, I give him his props. He doing what he got to do to get what he needs to on the field to make things happen for them. But when we step on the field Saturday, it's a team versus team, and we both just got to go out there and execute to the best of our ability.
What gives you confidence that this defense is on the same page, communicating, and ready to take on a challenge like this road game at Vanderbilt?
Me personally, I would say a lot of the energy around in general. A lot of people just, I don't know, I don't want it to be nothing that's just, no fake energy or nothing like that, but I definitely feel real energy and readiness and voices and movements that it's go time. We can't wait for Saturday to get here fast enough,
Has that changed over the course of the season?
Honestly, no.
Okay.
No, it's been the same across the defense. It's been the same from week 1 all the way up until now. Just ready to get on the field and go to work, good or bad, hard, soft, however you want to say that. We've been ready to come on the field and do what we got to do and just get to the next play. So that's been probably the best part about seeing this defense this year. Everybody just bouncing back from whatever goes down on the field, looking back to it, just next play mentality.
Very good.
Same question we ask everybody else. How do you get excited about trying to stop a guy like Pavia? He's shifty, he can extend plays, but how hard is it?
I mean, I would say it's pretty hard, but I mean, at the end of the day, I feel like we got a great game plan going into it on Saturday. So I feel like if everyone just does their assignment, the D-line has to rush. We got to stay in coverage in the back end. We're gonna be just fine.
In the back end, how do you keep play, they have all the play action, the read options, the run, all kinds of stuff like that? How important is it for you to be aware of what's going on in the backfield as soon as the play starts?
I mean, really just reading our keys. I mean, if we're supposed to be in the box, then be in the box. If we're supposed to be guarding somebody, then guard them. And, just stay on them until you hear that whistle, because that's something that we've been talking about all week. It's just he extend plays with his legs, and he likes to throw the ball down the field when he's staying plays. So, yeah, just stay on your man, and, yeah, until that whistle blows.
Is this a big one for having your eyes in the right place with a guy like this?
Yeah, most definitely. I mean, bad eyes could, it lead to an explosive play over top. And, I mean, we've been trying to eliminate those throughout the season and stuff like that. So, yeah, it is.
What do you remember about when they came up here last year about that game?
I just remember they won. It was a bad feeling for us. I mean, we walked off that field and, there was, just bad feelings all around. And, I mean, some of the guys that had came here last year, they never lost to Vandy, and then they came in here and they beat us. So, yeah, just bad feelings. And I just remember it's a different team than last year for sure. Like they ran the ball a lot last year. They throw the ball a lot more this year. But yeah.
Do you enjoy that backs against the wall feeling when you guys like go on the road, finishing 2 back-to-back on the road like this?
I do, honestly. I do. Leading back to even high school, like I love road games just for the simple fact you just get to go in there and no one's cheering you on, and then, you know, no better feeling than just to hear the crowd roar at the beginning of the game, then be quiet at the end of the game because you just won. And then in our case, for Vandy, we'll hop back on the bus and just have a great time riding back to Lexington. But yeah, I do like that, man. Backs against the wall. I mean, the only thing we can do is just fight.
Coach White said he was a little juiced by the elements out there and practicing in the rain. Could you tell there's kind of some energy from that atmosphere?
Yeah, most definitely. I think that everyone knows on the forecast it says it's going to rain on Saturday, so it's just kind of just like, you know, we're going to practice what we're going to be playing as. But, I mean, I don't think that we took a step back at all, and that's something that I'm proud of the guys because, you know, usually when you walk out there and it's raining, no one really wants to be there. It's a little bit cold, too, but it wasn't like that. So, you know, yeah, I'm excited.
What's the feeling knowing that you guys are 1 win away from full eligibility? I know you guys really missed it last year to get back.
I can't stop thinking about it, honestly. I mean, I'd be going around the facility. Coach JB, he always says, like, it's the dash for the cash. So, I mean, I'd be going around the facility saying that, and, like if we win, we're in. But, yeah, I just want to get that win under my belt so, you know, we can go bowling again. Because last year, obviously, you know, we didn't make it. We were home for Christmas and stuff like that, and I got a lot of friends that play at other schools, so they were there away, so I just felt like I was just here by myself. So, I mean, I'm just ready. I just want another win. We can do it this week and next week, hopefully, and then, yeah, go bowling.
With the changes in personnel over the course of the season due to injuries, what gives you confidence that everybody is on the same page at this point?
I think it's our preparation. I mean, like you said, we have had a lot of injuries here recently, but the guys who needed to step up have stepped up big time, and I'm proud of all of them. For example, like Cam Dooley, I mean, he stepped up tremendously in the 2 games that he has to play a lot of snaps. And guys like him, other guys like Cam Oles and Steven Souls, they're going to have to step up for us big time. So, I mean, but I feel like throughout the week we prepared really, really well. And that's why, you know, I'm confident. That's what gives me the confidence that those guys are going to step out on that field on Saturday and produce for us.
Were you happy to see that you had a lot of new faces out there last week, or guys in the 2s? I think at one point counted 7 out of the 11 on the field were guys that were stepping up. That the productivity didn't drop off a great deal?
Oh, yeah, that's something that Coach White, he's been preaching, and especially we preach in the safety room, like, no matter who's on the field, you know, there should be no drop-off. There should be no drop-off. Like, you're here for a reason. You know, you go through everything everyone else goes through, like, you know, the weight program, the stuff in the summer, the stuff in the spring, like, you know the playbook, so there should be no drop-off.
You all were pretty upfront about the safeties didn't have the year you wanted last year. What's been the key to improvement for you guys this season?
Focusing on the little things in my mind. I feel like as a safety group, I love those guys from last year, like Zion and K-Story. Them are my dogs, for real. But I think with Coach Hood's help that we've become, like, you know, close in the safety room when it comes to, like, just things that we do in the facility. So, you know, just I think that, yeah, that's really my answer to it. Just like we've just been focusing on the little things, and we've done a lot more in the off season when it comes to like training and stuff like that, and working with each other to, you know, help us strive on Saturdays. And I feel like as of right now, it's working.
Everybody good?
Good.